I'm Charlie Bucket, and I'm a chocolate factory survivor.
My name is Violet Beauregard. I'm a chocolate factory survivor.
My name is Augustus Gloop, and I'm a chocolate factory survivor.
My name is Mike TV, and I'm a chocolate factory survivor.
My name is Veruca Salt, and I'm a chocolate factory survivor.
The day I won, Willy Wonka made me sign 37 contracts that kept me from saying anything about my experience in the factory. I'm not allowed to talk about it, I'm not allowed to think about it, I'm not allowed to write love notes about it.
My definition of the chocolate factory? Imagine getting a warm pie on Labor Day. Say, that's your pie, sweetheart. Take it as you will. And then it just melts like a Salvador Dali painting right in front of you. As Ryan Seacrest is in the background laughing. And then it's like you gotta go to the DMV. That's a DMV to hell. You're just waiting and waiting. You don't like what's on the other end, but God, the waiting's even worse.
When I was shrunk in the chocolate factory, Willy Wonka put me in a plastic bag and shook me around in a recreation from the scene of Finding Nemo, where I was Nemo.
When I fell into the bad egg chute, instead of going into the incinerator, I fell into the set of George Lopez and starred as the little brother for 5 seasons.
Had many more interactions with him than I ever would have liked to have. All the other kids went home, but when I tried to find my mom, he sent me back into the factory and went, "Psh, get back in there, you defective Oompa Loompa!" And I tried to tell him, no, it's me, Augustus. Augustus from earlier today, the one who fell into the river. And he said, "Psh, psh, get back in there, you defective Oompa Loompa!"
Willy Wonka is the type of guy that would take pop rocks, but instead of putting them in his mouth, he'd just piss on them to hear him pop.
After I ate the blueberry, he told me I needed to go to the dejuicing room. I didn't know what that was gonna be. I just walked in and there was Ryan Seacrest holding a margarita pitcher full of laxatives. He just kept shaking them at me, taunting me with them. I had to take all of them. And then as my recovery period, Willy Wonka sat with me as we watched American Beauty 5 times in a row. After each viewing, he would tell me he would not take away Kevin Spacey's Oscar for that performance.
Turns out Willy Wonka was $32 billion in debt. And he thought that if he transferred the factory over to a 10-year-old child, that they would take care of the money for him. Well, as you probably know, I was already very poor, and winning the factory only made me considerably poorer. My entire family is struggling so hard to make up the money.
Do I think Willy Wonka hiring the Oompa Loompas is slave labor? Absolutely I do.
At the bottom of the chocolate river, you'd think is maybe concrete. It's a factory, right? If you're going really crazy, you think maybe there's some chocolate algae or something. I'm here to tell you that's not true. The base of that river, that lake, what it stands on is a bunch of bones. I fell in there, I can't swim, that was the whole thing, and so I just sunk right to the bottom, and I felt my hands and my feet brush against, of course I couldn't see, but it had to have been a human torso just by feeling it.
The chocolate factory to me is if hell was run by a mix of Mike Wazowski and Paul Giamatti.
When I arrived at the factory, I introduced myself as Charlie Bucket, and so the Oompa Loompas thought that I was an actual bucket. They proceeded to use me for bucket-like things like cleaning, dipping their mops in, dunking me in the river, trying to fill myself up with chocolate. I proceeded to tell them I am not a bucket. And I repeatedly told them time after time, please stop, I am a boy, I am not a bucket. They laughed and peed on me.
It's like when you're waiting in line at the Rite Aid and there's like 5 people behind you and you just can't find your debit card and everyone's waiting and everyone's yelling at you and you just don't know what to do.
How's my elevator experience? Frightening, to say the least.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Can you just say your name? Just say your name to the camera.
James and the Giant Peach.
No. What is your name?
Have you kept in touch with any of the children?
I never touched any of those children.
No. Have you kept in touch with... I'm sorry, you pay all of your factory's employees with spankings?
Only if their two little buns are hot enough. Whew!
Hot in what way?
Sometimes they burn right through your leather gloves.
So he also met with Charlie, and he was telling us about the debt that you left him.
Yes, it is very fortunate that he won the factory. He was a very good boy.
He was indeed. However, you gave him $14 billion of debt. Do you have anything to say to that?
I've never heard of these doll hairs. Is it some sort of candy?
No. Money.
Oh, money! Do you have some on you?
Just repeat after me. Hi,
Hi,
my name is
my name is
Willy Wonka.
Wormtail. Give me your money. Oh. Hey, you! Give me your money. You, give me your money.
Can you go back to your seat? Please stop harassing the crew. Please, excuse me.
What are you doing in my bathroom? Get out of my dressing room.
We're filming.
I'll drown you in the chocolate river, you bitch.
I'm sorry, this is the middle of filming. What?
Tell me I'm pretty.